Alright, it was a long time coming. The fix for the breeder tank was very inexpensive, but it actually needed to be very precision in order to get these pieces of PVC cut not just parallel but actually level in the notching so that the tubes didn't sit cattywampus, from the front to the back. Luckily, a friend, after much searching, had a router table, and once I did a couple of test cuts on another piece of scrap PVC, the fix was over pretty quick as far as bracing this, and we still have a rimless system, more or less, with kind of a nautical, almost like a, I don't know, kind of like a Whoville kind of plumbing fix. But all in all, it was basically $4 to fix this, rather than ordering a top frame and then removing the glass supports or braces that I put in. And it works great. Everything, I went ahead and re-notched the top, and you can see how they're hinged here now, and it just opens up, recess back down, so when you're at level, nothing's sticking up, it sits flush, the water level is awesome, and as you can see, we now have blue tilapia in the tank. That guy right there was the first one to go in, and the water temperature was already where it needed to be. I'm pretty sure that that one right there is a female. She was the second one in. And I'm not sure, that might be another male below her there. But they were the two smallest in the tank. I think I actually have quite a few males out in the barrel, some bigger fish, but he's actually, go ahead, throw your fins up, let's see. It's hard to put into perspective, but when he was in the 5-gallon barrel, when I was acclimating him over, he basically was tail to tip across the barrel. So he's almost 11 inches long, which for a blue tilapia full mature size is 8-9 inches. And they've been posturing since I put them in here. The water temperature from outside to inside is obviously much different. I think we're only about 3 degrees over suggested temperature for breeding. And I think we have a really good shot of getting these guys to breed, because like I said, they've been posturing since I put them in. It was a long time coming, but we finally got it, and everything is running really well. The water chemistry is more or less right on. Got a couple things to do. I'm going to put a couple of pothos plants in a suspended basket in the final stage of the sump filtration, and see if they'll kind of grow in an aquaponic manner and help soak up the nitrates. And it took a long time, but I think we finally have our breeder set up going. Got Plecostomus that we took out of my daughter's tank that's too big for her tank. They seem to leave him alone, and he's about 8 inches long. But all in all, nothing to complain about, and everything has been more or less going to plan, just taking longer than expected because all of this has to be more or less as cheap as possible. And I think I've achieved it. So this was basically a $4 or $5 fix. So there you have it.